Hello, hello, hello. I hope you have been well since the last time we were together here. And did I say I look forward to these recordings? I really look forward to this. Honestly, when I'm recording, I feel like the person I'm speaking to, my audience, is like right there. So it's always exciting to do that. Like I picture the person I'm speaking to, like this person, Danielle, for instance, who is dealing with a bit of imposter syndrome. Danielle, who is struggling with finding who she is, who is feeling a bit stuck because she can't progress further. She can't seem to progress further in her career, in her relationships, with people, with friends and stuff, and everything just seems same. And like she's not growing, and like her desires are basically like at a stunted place, and she just feels like, what is there more to life than this? Or is there even more to life than this? And yeah, I'm sure there's a Danielle watching right now, and I just want to speak directly to you today. How are you? How have you been? What's going on lately in your life? I feel like today I just want to speak to something specific, which is who you are as a person, and just how who you are keeps changing, and certain times you can't seem to keep up with the different identities at play in your life, in your person, and how it seems like no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to get past a certain ceiling. Yeah. I just want to connect with you today and just tell you that you're doing good, you're doing your best, and your best is enough. However, even when we give our best, when we do our best, there are certain things that are still factors that affect our progress, that affect our growth and our ability to fulfill our desires and our dreams. And some of those things are identities we have kept that don't serve us anymore. Yeah. Sometimes we seem to have embraced this person, this specific identity, and be like, this is who I am. This is who people have known me as, and is now and never shall be. This is who I'm going to be for the rest of my life. And we don't realize that in different seasons of our lives, we evolve, we grow. And as we grow, we must let go of certain identities that don't serve us anymore. And the thing is that the identities we create, which is not necessarily the identities we are born with of our innate identities of goodness and kindness and being an overcomer, and just those inner attributes that are similar to God's, that we are born with, those traits. But identities that we take on in life, for example, I need to be strong in this season because I want to be seen as a strong woman, or because I'm dealing with this and therefore I have to be strong for my family, or be this for my children, or be this to my husband, or be this in the workplace because of a certain change, a transition that is going on. And so we create certain identities that serve us during that season, but when we get past that season, it's time to let go. It's time to readjust, reassess, and then act based on what is going to serve us in the next season that we are going to, in the next phase of our growth, in the next phase of our life. So I invite you today to just take inventory of where you are, take inventory of who you've been over the last couple of months this year, over the last years, maybe 3 years before. Who have you been? Who have you had to be for you to get to this place, for you to get to this point in your life? Is that identity serving you still? Is it still valid, relevant for you? Is it adding to you right now, or is it now becoming a stumbling block for you to move forward? Let it go. But first, define it. What is it? Examine it. Assess where you are. And if it's not serving you, just let it go. And put on a different identity. Embrace a different identity of who you are, of who you want to be, moving forward in the next season of your life. The last season of your life, you may have been a stay-home mom, and now you're ready to get back into the workplace. You need a new identity for you to be able to shine in this role. You need to let go of certain patterns. You need to let go of certain habits. And all of these start with defining who you are, defining your new identity in your next position, in your next stage and season of life. So who have you been? Who are you now? Is this who you want to be going forward? So, and I want to give you a few tips to just help you create a new identity and just establish a new identity today for you. First of all, like I've mentioned, assess who you are right now. This identity that has carried you this far. Is this identity serving you right now? Is this identity going to be empowering for you in your next level, in your next phase of life? Do you need it? Now, they're not good or bad identities. They're just identities. And what matters is whether they're aligned with the person that we want to be. They're aligned with our personal brand, or they're aligned with our purpose right now, and our destiny, and who we want to be and where we are going. So it's about aligned identities. It's not about right or wrong. So don't judge yourself harshly. Just assess and determine, do I need this? And if you want to let go of an identity, just let it go. Just allow it to go. Say, thank you for serving me this far, but I think right now I need to be this other person. I need to be more optimistic. I need to be more outgoing. I need to speak to more people. I need to network more. And so I want to be this person that goes out more, that reaches out more to people, that speaks more to this person, that embraces people, that allows friends to come in, that opens myself up to people. And the identity of being closed in and being in the background, I think it's time to let go. It served me, it has brought me this far, but now I'm ready to move on. And accept that. Allow yourself, give yourself permission to move forward. And how you can do that, first of all, is defining this new identity. I want to be more outgoing, for example. I want to be open, more open, both in my body language, both in my mindset, both in my heart as well. I want to be open to people. I want to have more friends. I want to speak better. So I want to speak more to people. I want to be in spaces where I can speak more, where I can share my opinions more. So what identity do I need to step into this? First of all, like I said, define it. And second of all, speak it. There's so much power in your words, and words establish an identity. For example, if you decide, I am outgoing, I am an open person, I receive people, I'm attractive, I attract good people to me, I attract good friends to me. Speak it into being, because our words create. And our words also speak what's in our hearts. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So before you speak it, believe me, it's already a seed planted in your heart. And this is who you are. So speak it into being, establish it. Like the universes were created, the worlds were created with words. Let there be. Let this be. Let the plants grow. Let there be water above and beneath. Let the birds fly. Let there be this. Your words are creative because this is the creative power within you. This is the creative innate power within you, and it's established in your words. So speak this new identity into being. I am this. I want to be this. I go out. People embrace me. People love me. I am lovable. I am teachable. I am confident in my speech. I love sharing my opinions, and my opinions are hard. My opinions are valuable. And speak these things into being, because when you speak them, then you also subconsciously tell yourself that this is valuable to me. This is what I want now moving forward. So your mind gets the message and is like, oh, so now we don't have to be in the background anymore. Now we don't have to be so private and so to ourselves. Now it's time to step out. So it gets the message. And so it starts to lead you into places where you have opportunities to shine this new identity. So suddenly you have friends saying, oh, we have a birthday party here. Would you like to go out? To somebody old, somebody from the past, or someone you haven't spoken to in a while is like, hey, I thought about you today. Would you like to go out for coffee? And you're like, why are all these people reaching out to me now? But it's because you have defined who you want to be now. And so your mind, your words out in the universe are gathering all this new evidence, all this new manifestation into your life to establish this. So define who you want to be, first of all, and then speak it into being. And when you speak it, allow yourself to be this person also. Give yourself permission. You know, a lot of times we actually limit ourselves because of habits that we've been accustomed to over time. And you're like, no, this is not me. I'm not used to this. I can't put on high heels. I'm not a high heels person. I'm not this kind of person. I don't go to such places. But allow yourself, give yourself permission to. Sometimes we don't know who we would be until we are actually there. Sometimes you think, I'm not sure I really like being in a room full of people. I'm not sure I like socializing. Until you're actually there and you're like, oh my God, I enjoyed this evening because I spoke to people. I felt like a light in me was shining. So until you're in such places, sometimes you just don't know if you like it or not. So try out new things. Give yourself permission to just do these things. The desires that you have, allow yourself permission to leave them out and see what they become. If you don't like it, let it go. Change it. But you're in this life to live it. You're in this life to enjoy it. You're in this life to manifest the things that God has put inside of you and allow them to just be, to come out and be fruits in the world for the world to enjoy. It's like a tree. A tree is a seed. It's a little seed when you plant it, and then it grows. And then it's this giant tree, even if it's a little tree, but then it gives off these fruits. And the birds of the air come and enjoy, and people go, and little kids are climbing the tree, and they're enjoying the fruit. That is who we are. We are created so beautifully that there are all these different seeds planted inside us. And we are the soil. We are the soil. We are the ground in which this seed has been planted. In our inner identity, in our spirits, like I shared in a video on what is identity. I'll leave a link. And so we have all these seeds planted inside us, and we are the soil. And the soil is what actually gives life to this seed. It gives it permission to grow. It gives it permission to sprout. It gives it permission to shine, to just shine its light and then give off this fruit. And then the world can come and then enjoy the fruit of who we are. The fruit of our ground, the fruit of our soil. Because this is who we are designed to be so beautifully. I invite you to let your light shine. I invite you to give yourself permission. Allow yourself to express these desires that are inside of you. Allow yourself to express these identities. Some of them you haven't been used to. Some of them you lived before and had to let go because it didn't serve you, or because it didn't feel safe to be this person. But it's okay to come out. It's okay to come out again. It's okay to express who you are again. And once you do this, who knows? You might open yourself up to a whole world you didn't know existed, or to a whole world that only seemed a dream to you. So if you're a Danielle out there today, what is it that is standing in your way? What is this identity that you need to let go? What is a new identity that you'd like to embrace? If you need support for this, please reach out. This is my job. This is what I find so much joy doing, in helping people live out their full potential, live out who they are, discover who they are, discover these different identities in them, and live out their purpose. And just be happy and just be fulfilled humans in this life. So reach out today and get help. We'll be looking at different identities, expanding our identities, defining who we are, who we're meant to be, who we want to be. What identities do we need to let go of? What identities are serving us? What is not serving us? What do we need to let go? How do I let this go? And I will be personally helping you let go of these identities that don't serve you. And we'll be unlocking purpose, unlocking your purpose, individual purpose. And I'll be guiding you through this process. Yeah. The goal of us in this world is to just fulfill our destiny. We're each put here for a reason. And so to live life like there's no end game, like there's no destiny, like there's no purpose to it, is to just waste our life away. Is to just live life sort of accidentally. But you can design your life. You can design the life you want to live. And I want to help you do that. So I invite you to please reach out. And I'm really looking forward to serving you, to just working with you, to supporting you in this. So reach out in the comments, email me if you'd like more information on this, and I'll be so happy to share it. Have a good day, and I hope this has been valuable to you and that it made a difference in your day. Bye-bye.